Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The Away Day show is not away. It's back on the normal couch this time around. International breaks come and gone. Some wish it was still here.
Damn. Yeah. We've spoken about having less. I want more now.
Cue it up. Bring back more. It's glad that the podcast is no longer just everything. It's just the other three European leagues because
fuck for that.
We could be here.
Thank
for
God you and
Colby,
yeah. Thank God.
We got it done. Don't have to cross that bridge, but some of us are still very happy. It's still Tuesday. It feels like Sunday for me though, so I'm loving life. There's something to be excited about once in the world of football. But talking about excited about things in the world of football. The Serie A, we were saying it off air, is going to carry this channel until the cows come home.
Yeah.
We've got a 6-horse race for the title. We've got teams doing well in the Champions League from Serie A as well, but the league is just, on the weekend, it was classic Serie A. 1-0s, 2-0s, and 1-1s.
Late drama.
Yeah.
In a couple of the games.
There was pyro going off at Como again. There was good limbs around. And we got 4 games to go through today. We normally do 3 as the most, but we got 4 because I feel like every big team sort of played each other somewhat on the weekend.
Big results over the weekend.
But let's start the top with the top. Who would have thought Milan, top of the league? They do. I remember mentioning about the whole Napoli thing. They could do the exact same thing here, where like no one really believes them. We never believed Napoli until match week 20 last year.
Yeah, it took a lot of convincing.
Yeah, we're like, can they do it? Because the year before they were so bad, and that's what Milan's doing now. They were so bad. New manager. 1 game a week. It's a very similar story.
And Allegri knows how to win this, the Serie A. So yeah, I can't believe they're top of the league. I would have never thought. They got a 40-year-old in there who's just
argue best player in the league.
When they signed him, I was like, what's a year of Luka Modric gonna do, right? But my dumbass didn't realize that a year, maybe at this point, probably 10 years.
Yeah, just keep him.
Luka Modric is better than 85-90% of world football still. So it's what he's doing is ridiculous. It's nice to see Leao have a little bit of consistency.
Yep.
Which is I know you've been banging on about for a long time. Even the commentator had a little jab to use. Don't worry about this debate if he's world class. Just enjoy him and shit like that.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, that was a game where last year, the year before, they probably draw it or lose it.
Yeah.
But to win that, I think it's a big win. I know Fiorentina are struggling, but I thought they were pretty good against Milan. They weren't too bad.
Yeah, they started. Obviously, they got the first goal. Gozan scores the first goal, and you thought, like you said, is this going to be that 1-0 Fiorentina win or 1-1 draw? Because of everyone they'd played last on the weekend. I'm pretty sure Milan's everyone had played, and you're like, that was their chance to capitalise. And you thought, maybe they just bottle it like they seem to always.
Felt like it for a lot of that game.
And then just all of a sudden, Leao goes bang with a nothing. Like it was a nothing chance, just cut inside and whacked it and just went in. Surprising De Gea got beaten from that far out. And then obviously the penalty as well. But it just felt like that was a big game for them by momentum. Missing Pulisic, who's been probably their player of the year alongside Luka Modric. Salamakis had a really, really poor game. No Estupiñán as well. But they still managed just to get over that hurdle. And then, like I was sitting at the end of the game and finishing up all the stats and stuff. I'm like, this feels so much like Napoli of last season because they were doing the same thing last year as well. Like they were scraping over the line early on. The odd good performance. They had a new player. It was McTominay then. It's Luka Modric now. It's like I'm seeing way too many similarities between these two teams.
There's a lot. I'm not on the train yet.
Oh, no, absolutely. I'm saying it'll be the exact same as last year.
AC winning it? Yeah, no.
Give me 20 games of this and then maybe I'll jump
in. But I love it though. Like, bro, we got another team that could be in the title race. Like, Inter look like they're coming back to, I'm convinced Inzaghi's still there somehow. I'm convinced he's still the coach. But yeah, it's a big win. But there's still, there's still a lot that Milan need to do to convince people that they're going to be up there towards the end of the year.
11 goals scored, 4 conceded. So that remains the same. They're not conceding yet.
Yeah, no.
I said this last time around. If the goals do dry up, what happens then? But I guess Leao stepped up on the weekend. Santi Jimenez looked good off the bench as well. So look, it's still sort of flowing. Again, the first half was one of the most forgetful halves of football.
I think on the highlights package there wasn't.
It was obviously the Gozan's effort, and then that was basically it. yeah, as I said, one without Pulisic, one without Estupiñán. They've already played Napoli. They've already played Juve. We know the history against Inter. They seem to just beat them every single time.
Yeah, they love playing Inter. Jesus.
Lazio are not that good this year. So you've really only got Bologna, Como, Atalanta to go
hanging around.
out of the big boys, right? So they've faced some of them already. They've already got success against Napoli. They did a classic versus Juve and just played for the draw.
Yeah. They probably should have won that one
And
with
yeah, and I guess you look
the
back
Pulisic penalty, you know?
We look back at it now, and if they had won that, they go 4 points clear then? Or no, it's 3 points clear because you get 2 extra points. Like, it's again, similar to Napoli again. You need that gap, it feels like, because we don't trust this team. But if they start building this early in the season, and even if they get knocked out of the Coppa Italia, it might be for the best. They've literally got only this to focus on.
League.
Allegri's special, man. Concede, 12 goals in the season, and then you run up, like, there could be that type of year for them. But it's exciting to have another team in, and it's actually AC back because, fingers crossed, hopefully they're back. We said this a few weeks ago. I feel like AC have been off it since the early 2000s.
Mate, they've been nowhere near it. You know, it's been Inter that's been sort of dominating the last couple of years. But yeah, it's honestly, it's two players that this depends on. It's Leao and it's Luka Modric.
Yeah.
And it's just whether, like, can he play every game? Because if he plays 90 minutes every game, he's just... I mean, his performance against Fiorentina was just... The guy's playing like he's in his prime for like the last fucking 10 years. Like, he just doesn't slow down. It's ridiculous. Like...
You could have wondered... Obviously, the league helps him as well because it's a slower league. But, like, you could have wondered... If it was still at Real, would they've still started? Like, he could still start for them.
He could start for any team in the world. He could.
Because he's one of those players that is timeless because he's all about upstairs, you know, in the
he's
head.
40, bro.
Yeah.
And he's dominating this league. And, like, I hope he doesn't retire next
Give us 3 years.
He could easily play another couple of years, I reckon.
Because next year you can sort of, like, start sort of playing him 60, come for the bench, and then one more year at the end as the send-off.
He's just an absolute joke. He's a freak, man.
I think you'd add in Pulisic as well when he's back as well, because we saw this last year with the Reinders and Pulisic. They started the season off so well, and then Pulisic sort of fell away as the year went on, and they sort of then fell away heavy. So I think you got to have Pulisic lifting his weight alongside Leao. I think Jimenez for me starts over Salamakers as well.
Yeah, they got Nkunku's kind of.
Nkunku's, I think he's injured at the time being.
Injured,
again, what a surprise. But as another dangerous player as well. That's the thing, just goals. We need to find goals. But with Luka Modric there's going to be chances. There undoubtedly going to be chances to score. So that's my biggest proof to me the next 4 or 5 games. If you can do that. And they've got Atalanta and Bologna in that time, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's a good
show
test.
Show us you can score into these teams, the good teams. And then I'm like, okay, then I can ride you in this mammoth title fight because they've gone top because Napoli lost 1-0 to Torino, who are the giant killers if it was like in Serie A this season. 1-0 over Napoli. In this game, they beat Roma 1-0 in the game I've watched on for as well. Both games, Simeone scores as well. Seems to be the man for the moment.
Bro, just life's crazy how it works. Right? The Loney scores against Napoli, and the keeper, who's a loan from Torino to Napoli, conceded. Like, it's just fucking mental, honestly.
I love that, though. They need more of that, though, because Grealish not playing at City. I'm like, we needed Grealish to play.
That's bullshit.
In Serie A, no one gives a fuck about loans, obviously. They just say you can play with it.
Limbs and fucking... Oh, I love Serie A.
The irony of that in general, and then him like trying to like hold back tears when he scores.
Literally, like fucking crying.
Yeah, look at the emotion.
They got rid of you. They didn't want you. They told you you're not good enough for this team.
And then you're there crying when you
He's
score a goal.
I mean, I respect it, but damn.
Tell you what, this is a really, really good game for Torino because you look at the stats. Napoli only created one big chance from 70% possession. And yes, they were missing Rasmus Højlund. Yes, they were missing McTominay. But even like the likes of Neres and Politano and Lang really couldn't do much. Well, Lang thought he won the game right at the end. That was a tough offside break. But we're just seeing the Conte, maybe they fizzing out a little bit. The energy's running low.
De Bruyne was a bit off.
De Bruyne was off.
I don't think Gilmour had a good Gilmore had
that was his first bad game I think I've ever seen him play at Napoli.
Yeah, he had a couple of weird passes he did, but it's a loss they need to have. They've been kind of riding their luck a little bit.
There's 2 losses in the last 3 games.
Yeah, a lot of 2-1s and sort of close games. So maybe it's what they needed. Obviously, they're missing a couple of players, but I haven't really lost a whole lot of confidence in them.
It means they have to fight back to get that top spot back. But like you said, maybe it's the loss they needed to have. I still reckon, obviously, Kevin De Bruyne is incredible, and we'll get onto a list later on, and that will probably revolve around him. But it feels like you might need to rotate him.
Yeah, he looked
leggy. And I know McTominay was missing, which is probably the reason why they didn't, rotate him out in this game here. But it felt like a game that needed a little bit more younger legs. Yeah. I just think, considering they've been a little bit rocky, 2 losses in the last 3 games, the next league game, I'm going with the classic. I'm going with McTominay, I'm going with Ngisa, and I'm going with Lobotka. As much as I love McTominay, De Bruyne, I just think you need that 3.
Yeah.
Because you haven't seen the best McTominay as well this season because he's forced out left. So I just think next game, go back to basics.
Go back to kind of last year.
Go back to the structure, Get Spinazzola, because Spinazzola's probably their best player.
Yeah,
on the weekend.
Mental to say,
right?
Yeah.
Get Di Lorenzo, get Spinazzola, get Buongiorno, get the same 11 from last year. Obviously, plus Milinkovic-Savic has been an absolute weapon in goal this year.
Very good.
And I reckon just refine that form.
Yeah.
Because it just feels like we sort of said with Liverpool, like with Madrid last year, this super team, equivalent, the Serie A equivalent of a super team, you just need to find players' positions again and just work it from there. You don't have to get all the best players in. You need the players best in their position. I just think, just to settle the nerves a bit, because, like you said, they've been riding their luck a little bit already this season. So Simeone scored in that game. 1-0 win for Torino. Any shout for them to maybe push into Europe? They've been unlucky to start the season.
They have. They don't mind playing the big teams as well.
Yeah, the crazy draw with Roma. Lazio beat Roma, beat Napoli. Is there a shout for maybe an 8th place there?
Definitely, yeah. Udinese are in around that place as well. I think they've dropped off a little bit. It's just, the problem I have is it's just going to be so hard for a club like that to get in, because you look at Como, Bologna, Orsolini, that guy, screamer on the weekend again.
I fucking love Orsolini.
I expect Lazio to make a little bit of a comeback. I think they're in the sort of the bottom half at the moment, but it's just so difficult for them to push into that spot. Like the top 8 teams are incredible. Like, it's all so close, and it's...
And the fact that Sassuolo and Cremonense are both on 10 points.
Exactly.
It's just... It's mental.
This is probably the most competitive Serie A season I can remember in a long, long time.
You got Genoa and Pisa and Fiorentina in the drop zone.
Yeah.
Genoa maybe, obviously Pisa you'd expect, Fiorentina is a side, and that's European heritage now these days.
Exactly,
Every single season they're there. So
Conference League kind of club, Fiorentina. So.
And you've got Juve and Atalanta out of the European positions. It's just...
Lazio are 12th after finishing, 6th last year?
I think it was, yeah.
So it's a very... And Como aren't slowing down. Jesus, they're only going to get better.
There's no way they slow
your
down.
guy. That guy's a freak. Jesus, that guy, oh my God. Real Madrid have done it again.
Free transfer probably inbound.
If anyone's saying why Spurs did that 70 million bid for him, looks like a fool now.
Oh, absolutely.
He's worth double that.
Absolutely.
Imagine they got him. Oh my God.
Problem solved for Thomas Frank, mate. Thomas the Frank tank engine, you know what I mean? All good. But yeah, that was a bit of a shock result on the weekend, but in the same way, like you sort of said, maybe not, because we've sort of seen this coming for a while now.
With the injuries, and maybe it was just...
It's bound to happen. Yeah. And then this is one of the best 1-0s of all time, I feel like, this game here. Inter versus Roma. Again, a classic Serie A 1-0, but this game could have ended,
we get a lot of these Serie A games. They look boring on paper, but you actually watch them.
You actually have a look at it?
Good games, man. It's just either the keepers are insane or the posts are insane.
But I said the post copped it, Sommer copped it in this game. He had a ridiculous... And that's how you said it. It felt like it was a... Inzaghi type performance. Boy, was this just like peak Inter.
Peak prime. I said last game, before the international break, it felt like old Inter. No. This was old Inter, man.
And I said it to you 2 weeks ago. Something they'll draw me in. And I'm back in. I'm back in
as well.
They haven't conceded the Champions League yet.
I'm pissed off that I had them as my flop in the Champions League or whatever. They're back. They're back.
They haven't conceded a goal Champions League.
Yep,
They've just 1-0 one of the most informed teams in Serie A. You got Bonnie just replacing Thuram.
Bonnie looks good, man.
Yeah,
looks good.
I've got Bastoni as a left winger again. I saw him up on the out of the box and thinking
Mkhitaryan's
he's
getting there.
Getting back again.
He's getting there. So they're all it's all coming together, man.
It's just like they are old. It's just like they're just getting the gears turned over, just oiling the gears up, and now they're in like full force. It's just like what's gonna.
I'm back in. I don't give a shit.
I'm back on the band.
I don't care. I don't care if they lose their next 4. I'm back in.
This is what they do, man. They did this the last 3 years for us. They just teased us every year.
The ultimate tease.
They got to deliver on something this year. Like, and again, I'm not going as big as last year saying Champions League, but they've got to get a league. They just have to
get.
They need one more trophy for this team before
another big one, not like the cup or anything. The Super Cup. They need a league or look. I don't think the Champions League is just not possible. I don't think
there's too much talent. Yeah.
But
again, they're just so good defensively.
That's the thing. So they don't concede.
They
conceded like 1 goal in the league phase last year. They've conceded none in this phase. It's ridiculous.
And they've got I think they've got a nice fixture again coming up match day 3. So it's that I think the Champions League wakes them up. They hear the anthem and they just think, okay, we're back. Let's just lock back in. And it carries over to their league form. And then you're seeing players like Susic, who I thought looked awful in the Club World Cup, is now obviously looking okay. And you said Mkhitaryan, but obviously Kalinoglu had a good game.
Even Sommer's back. Like
how many saves making this game?
He made a decent amount.
5 saves, prevented 1.59 XG. That's mental. We're just back. We're back where we were 6 months ago. It's just like they just keep doing it to us.
We wrote them off, and now we're right back on that train. So
absolutely. And look, Roma can consider themselves very unlucky. As much as we can talk up Inter, this looked like the most Gasperini side I've seen from, and I've watched.
They look good.
4 Roma games.
They did look good, but we said it. They're missing a Lookman player.
Yeah, and it literally is because Dovbyk and Ferguson both were on at the end there.
Missed a big chance. That has got to go in, man.
Yeah, you've got Soler had a multiple effort. Zeki Celikit side netting.
Dybala had a few.
Dybala a few set pieces. Cristante I thought had just replicated the goal he scored last time I watched him play with a flicked header that went hit side netting. They had a lot of chances, but when it mattered, obviously Bonnie with that base of the first chance of the game puts it away. And then Inter just sat in and just countered when they needed to counter. And they just kept Roma at arm's length.
Where does this leave you with Roma in terms of a title challenge?
This is funny.
So I've had a lot of, obviously getting used to Gasperini and stuff. But I look at the squad and I just feel like more of these type of results are going to happen.
You're probably right in saying this, but Leon Bailey comes back for his first game. Dybala, and obviously now Pellegrini's back he's accepted by Gasper because that was the whole thing in the off season.
Yeah,
they wanted him gone, but now he's back and he's veteran. He is Roma through and through, right? So you got Pellegrini, Dybala's back. At some point, Dovbik's got to find his form.
Yeah, that's the big one. He has to, bro.
Because since last year, it was sort of similar to the Julian Alvarez thing where they both bagged 20 goals last season, but never really felt like they got going. And I feel like if he gets going in this system and this side, I'm
scary.
I'm not off him because it's
I'm
Gasperini.
not convinced with Dovbyk, to be honest.
I
just don't know.
Do they go and splash
I'm
the
so unsure of Dovbyk.
Yeah,
I like him as a player, but it's just I don't know. Something about him at the moment.
Can Leon Bailey be the Savinho that he needs? Like, can that?
Are we getting 2 years ago Leon Bailey, or are we getting last year Leon Bailey?
That's a big thing, right? I like their core as well of Cristante.
It is a good core,
in that midfield there, and then you got the back three Celik, Mancini, Hermoso, all those. They're just rock solid,
warriors,
absolutely. Just no nonsense defenders, and Sfilo in goal I still reckon is one of the top keepers.
He's in the world. Good keeper.
Yeah,
he's a
unbelievable
very good keeper. Yeah.
So the core is there, and when Dybala's fit and Soleil's fit, that is the ultimate 2 10s. It's just Dovbyk and the wide guys.
Yeah,
who are you picking? Are you picking Wesley? Are you picking Leon Bailey? Who's going as the wing backs or the wingers? That's the problem.
A lot for Gasperini to figure out.
But if anyone's going to do it, Gasperini
Exactly,
should be the man to do it, right? We've got some absolute veteran managers in this league.
Some great managers, yep.
You think Allegri at Milan, you've obviously got here Gasperini at Roma with obviously the great man upstairs, Ranieri's upstairs. He'll obviously be helping out at some degree. And look, Shivu, as much as I was not so sure, he's refound Inter's best football again. So there's quality all over this league. It's just about who can get going. Because we said last week, no one's really been good. Yeah. And it just was like Inter now have ticked into the good.
Yep.
Milan
is purely just consistency now.
Who can put together 6 weeks undefeated?
We could name 6 Serie A teams that could win it. At their best, they could win it. But it's just purely consistency and injuries.
Injuries is a big thing.
Big one.
Yeah. Especially with these teams, you have 2 games a week.
Yeah. Especially Napoli, more the old head. Same with Inter as well.
Yeah.
Probably more prone to picking up injuries than maybe a Roma who's got a couple of younger players. And
that's the thing. You've got like Kone in midfield. He's a younger sort of player. But then you got the Pellegrinis and you got the Barbers. Exactly. If they go down, all of a sudden,
even more pressure on Dovbyk, which
it's a lot of questions for them. I'm not off it now.
Big couple
result,
of weeks.
But
I think next few weeks we'll know who can win it and who can't. Who's a top 4 challenger and who's actually gone for this Serie A title.
So this weekend we got Milan, Pisa, Como go to Parma.
Wouldn't that be the most Milan thing to not pick up 3 points in that game?
Versus Pisa, yeah.
That would be the most Milan thing.
Tell you what, though, Napoli Inter
this week
on your Saturday.
Holy
Saturday late night kickoff. Atalanta play Cremonense away.
And they've been good this year.
Lazio, Juve. I wouldn't be surprised if Lazio pick up 3 points there at the Stadio Olimpico. And then Bologna go to Fiorentina. So there's no free games.
There's good games every week.
There's no free games. And then like Milan play Atalanta away in the week following.
If you're not tuning into Serie A at the moment, you are missing out. You're missing out on a good generational
football, man.
Great league, yeah.
I always say with the Serie A games, the first 15 minutes, you can join in the 15-minute mark if you want because it's a slow start. They should take their time to warm up. But once the game's going, well, just don't take your eyes off it because it is hectic. It is back and forth.
You see fucking limbs as well, like the best limbs in the world in Serie A.
Proper passionate fans as well.
Like where else in the world do you see 90th minute fans literally hanging on top of a fucking fence or whatever, just like literally fucking begging the ball to go in.
The fans can be good. They can also be pretty shit as well. And I found this funny. I didn't mention it in the live stream. I remember seeing Juve defending a corner, and I just saw 2 guys just go like this and then just walk off. That sums it up because they got absolutely not battered, but just outplayed by Como in the end.
They got Juve.
But they did though, because
it's just Juve. It's just
there was so many passengers in that team there. Conceição and Yildiz were just a different gravy. But your man Koopman has had his moments, but then again, just not delivering.
He's not mine. I'm dumb. He's fucking hell. I thought he would really be good for Juve, but he's been the complete opposite, man. There's just no confidence. There's just nothing. He doesn't do it. He's literally Julian Brandt. At Dortmund.
Yeah.
I know he scored.
Yeah, but I say we're gonna start later on.
Come on.
It's the week for your boys this week. What was the no win the last 6 games for Juve, 4 goals in the last 5. And I'm gonna continue to die on this hill. The disrespect to Dusan Vlahovic has got to be, it's unbelievable. It honestly could get Tudor sacked at this rate. Well, and 2 weeks ago I was
under pressure, right?
Yeah. This is it. For Juve, you have to qualify you have to be top 8 apparently Champions League because Mozza was in the playoff zone. He got sacked. It's a very similar season to what they did last year where they're just drawing a lot.
Very similar.
As well. Hey, I'd love to see the comparison.
I think they're conceding more, no?
They're conceding more. Mm-hmm. Rugani had a stink on the weekend.
And the squad this year is a lot better than it was last year. Jesus.
And you can see the difference. There was no Gatti and no Bremer, and they looked all at sea.
My God, yeah.
All at sea. I don't know why they went to a back 4. The disrespect to Como as well, to go back 4 versus Como.
It was disrespectful to not even have a plan for Nico Paz. That's what was disrespectful. Yeah, he was just running around by himself the entire game.
It made it a good watch for me because I literally came in talking about it was either Yildiz or Paz who could take their team to the win. Paz did that because the first goal is this.
The ball's a joke.
To this moment, I don't know how he got so much a whip because the keeper can't do much. Di Gregorio, you might say, should come for that, but the pace and the whip on that ball.
The whip.
And you just see at the back post.
You can't defend a ball like that. You just have to hope they don't score.
Yeah.
Like, that ball's ridiculous, and then his goal's just scary.
It's just...
Like, he cuts back on his left. He kind of loses his feet a little bit.
I thought he bottled the chance.
Yeah, I thought he was going to fall over and then get up, but then lose the ball, obviously. But he just stayed on his feet and then just whipped it in.
Just
like,
it.
The guy's...
I just think...
He's literally the fucking coldest player. He gets an award before the game and then shits on the team. Like...
Talk about cold, man. The aura of Como in the weekend was met. He had Arsene Wenger, Thierry Henry, and Raphael Varane in the stands. Varane hands Paz the trophy.
And he does what he did.
Yeah, like, and then Fabregas is in. He's been suspended. So he's upstairs.
Yep.
And he's just shaking his head 24. If they're up 2-0, he's just shaking his head. I'm like, man, this club is...
Let's enjoy it while it lasts.
I hate it, though.
Because Paz will leave at the end of the year. Probably some of their other players will leave because they're playing fucking good football at the moment. Fabregas,
he's gone. Has to be gone.
Got to be. I mean, it's a shame because he's doing. I love the job he's doing, but if any serious club comes in for him, he's gone. Like
Juve.
No, don't go to Juve. Please don't go to Juve.
He can fix.
Look at Motta. Where's Motta? Yeah, he was one of the best up and coming managers, and now he doesn't even have a job.
No.
Like there's not a chance he gets a job anyway at the moment.
I think where he'd fit Fabregas.
I don't know,
I'd love to go to Atletico. I mean, my hate for Simeone goes deep, man.
That would be great.
I'd love him at Atletico.
That would be that's a great shout.
Julian Alvarez, Ballon d'Or if he goes there.
That'd be a very nice shout.
But I don't know who wants to. There's no openings right now. Right now, there is no like.
I'd love him to stay. That's
what I'm saying.
He should stay if there's nothing like.
Can they do a Leverkusen and keep Paz and Fabregas for one more year like they did with Wirtz and?
I think there's not a chance Paz stays. Bro, this kid is too good. He's too good. He could be starting for Real Madrid tomorrow. I reckon he could.
Now that's scary though because
he is.
Could he though?
Yeah, I reckon he could.
This is like me picking between my favourite children. Like,
I know Arda's there. I know you got Masterton. I know this kid.
Paz.
Freak.
That's like picking between my three favourite children. I don't know. Who do I pick? Or could they play all three?
I reckon he starts for Real Madrid tomorrow.
He probably does, eh?
He's just like, bro, I've never seen anything like it. He's a joke.
Man, I said this, was it last? Yeah, it was last season. Just watch one game and you'll see him do some ridiculous dribble move where he'll just get out of like, he did it again the weekend, 3-on-1, and he somehow slipped, kept his feet, dribbled, and then nutmegged someone and got out. I'm like, sorry?
I'll be honest, bro. Before the weekend, I hadn't watched a full game of Nico Paz before. I'd watched like the extended highlights,
bits
little stuff of him. I went back and watched it because I was like, I have to fucking watch this guy play. Bro, he is nuts.
And again, it didn't feel like it was his game in the first half. Like, he got the assist, obviously, but he kept slipping and had his gave the ball away a few times. But he doesn't lose his confidence. And that's when you know he's a good player. Like he's not phased at all by anything. And like stats.
How old is he? Like 19?
Yeah, maybe his 20s just. But yeah. 1 goal, 1 assist, 5 key passes, 7 ground duels won, 50% dribble success rate. Como's 6th, 2 wins, 3 draws in the last 5 games, unbeaten in that time there.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, it's... Serie A won't get the coefficient, I don't think, because they're not strong enough right now in the Champions League.
Yeah, no.
It's sort of Napoli and Inter. But, gee, 5th place Europa League football, try and keep Fabregas.
That'd be good, man.
You've got some... And I tell you what, Alvaro Morata probably played his best game in a Como uniform as well.
Yep.
Very happy with him. I love that midfield, Acuna and Kakare in there.
Alberto Moreno's doing all right.
I thought he was dead.
I know.
I didn't know he played football.
He's actually doing all right.
He was there doing his thing. The goalkeeper, Boute, fantastic goal, good pickup from Ligue 1. Like, it's just stacked. Stacked. No Corn in that game either. He didn't play.
Yeah, no.
They got depth.
Europe has to be a bare minimum for this team. I know that's a big ask because it's Como. But they're such a good side that they've only got the league really to focus on. You know,
I don't know if this is not the most basic person shout of all time, but I see so many similarities in them and Bournemouth. They're 2 of my favourite clubs to watch. I watch both basically every week, 90 minutes.
Do you think with transfers as well, like in terms of
revitalising? It feels like Semenyo's going to go and so is Nico Paz. And so have they both replaced in the off-season. So, like, Bournemouth have got rid of their whole back line and look better.
Yep.
Como have lost Rafael Varane at the start of last season and have got Diego Carlos, Oliver Kempf, and they look as good as they did last year defensively, if not better. They've picked up players in midfield that are fabulous as well. It's just, I see the exact same thing. Two great managers. Iraola, I feel like, is more happy in his situation. Fabregas, obviously, I don't know yet. But it feels like it'd be smart for both these managers to stay there for at least 2 more seasons. I don't know if that's my heart speaking or that's my mind, but if they can build something serious here, I feel like we're in an era of these small teams, like Glasgow with Palace, Como with Fabregas, Iraola with Bournemouth. You're looking at what Köln are doing in the Bundesliga.
Yep.
Like, it feels like it's the era right now of the Bologna with
Italiano.
Mm-hmm. Like, it feels like we're in the era right now of the managers sticking with these younger, smaller clubs and building them up. And they're creating, like, mini dynasties for these clubs' levels, right? Bologna won the
We're talking like
Coppa
best
Italia.
managers in club history.
Yeah, like Bologna won a trophy for the first time in 50 years last year. Palace won the first trophy ever.
Yeah.
Bournemouth on track for a Champions League spot.
Yeah.
Como on track for Europa League. Like, we're just, it's ridiculous right now.
Yeah.
If they all stay, I just hope 3 out of 4 of them stay at these clubs.
There's a chance because, you're right in the fact that there's, like, what jobs are going to become, like, what serious jobs. Yeah, what better jobs, You're looking at Man United.
That's only one.
But even,
but
now.
Do you want to do it anymore?
Apparently he's got 3 years still, so. We could be, the next 3 years, we could be in a world where, like, they're still the coach.
Because the last 2
what
seasons,
jobs are actually going to come up?
The only thing I can think of is if one of those Premier League Iriolas or Glasners goes, and there's going to be another domino effect.
Yeah.
Similar to the Alonso Leverkusen thing.
Yep.
Which we kept talking about for 18 months, and it finally happened. But the last 2 years have been a manager merry-go-round, and they've been more exciting than the transfers.
I know. There's been
so I think we're finally at a stage where everyone's just settled.
Yeah.
Outside of the odd sacking here and there, but it's not going to make a big difference that the dominoes are going to fall. Yeah. So I think, hopefully, at least for 2 years, this season and next, these managers can hold down the fort.
Yep.
Especially for Como, man.
Oh, man.
Can you imagine that place on the lake on a Champions League
Maybe
night?
Nico Paz does stay another year. He's got Fabregas as his coach.
That's what we talked about.
That's why he's there.
Yeah, that's what we talked about last year, right? We said the only reason he's going to stay another year would probably be because Fabregas stays another year.
Yeah.
Can it be an Alonso Vert situation where they all stay 1 more season and have a run Champions League? Like,
do an invincible season in Serie A. Nico Paz and Morata.
You've ruined it with the Morata. No, Catchy can't slander him. He had a good game.
He had a good game.
But yeah, I said it's all good for Como, but it's all crisis again for Juve again. All of a sudden,
it's just kind of he's under. He has to be under pressure, surely, by their standards.
That's what I'm saying. You've raised this point over and over again, and you're totally correct. What was different to Motta last year? Tell me. Actually, they won unbeaten, were they not? Because they were drawing everything.
They drew. They didn't lose until like the new year. I swear. Yeah. And there was like 85% of their games were draws, but still, their team was terrible compared to this year. I think their team's much better this year. Yildiz is more. He wasn't a big name last year. I would say everyone's talking about him this year. The defense, they got Bremer back this year. So I don't see any difference with them at the moment. I know we'd love what they did against Inter.
Yep.
And we've loved some of the games they've played this year, but it's results is all that matters. And I'd love to see their points last year compared to this year. I'd love to see
I'm gonna have to have a look at it because it must be very similar.
Very similar. They've conceded more goals for sure.
Look more leaky.
So it's And
then they're playing Vlahovic, man. I just don't get it. I don't understand it.
I haven't got Juve for a long, long time, to be honest. Ever since they got those charges against them, they've been horrendous.
They've made some really stupid signings.
Yep. Stupid manager decisions.
The Koopmeiners signing might go down to one of the worst.
How much was that? 50, 60?
Isn't it 60, I think? 60s?
Yeah. Fuck.
Like Atalanta have absolutely...
Even the Douglas Luiz signing, what a waste that was.
He's just
gone. They signed him when they didn't even have a manager. And then you bring in a manager who didn't even want him.
It's so weird. Yeah. It's so weird what they've done. Like, the best work they've done is the young signings.
But then they even sold some of them.
Yeah.
What, Mbangula's at fucking Werder Bremen now?
Yeah.
Like, you know, wouldn't shock me if Yildiz was to leave.
Well,
if he goes,
yeah.
They are cooked.
Because it's Yildiz and Conte South. I think Conte South taken a step up over the summer. Outside of those two, I don't see much creation.
Yeah, no.
Locatelli looked back to his old self on the weekend. He's just sideways football, man. It was just like...
He reminds me of Mohamed El Neni when he's just Mohamed El sideways. Just everything he does is sideways, backwards. It's like, come on.
Even I thought Thuram would have a big year, and he started well.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's just the team around him or if maybe he's regressed again. But I'm like, the Thuram we saw from Champions League opening match day and the first few games against Inter as well.
He was nuts.
He was nuts. And I'm thinking, like, there's a young core, right? You got Thuram, you got Conce Sao, you got Yildiz. You're buying in
Bremer, and I know they went there on the weekend.
And all these guys. And Jonathan David starting's not for me either.
Yeah, nah. Even Openda, what the fuck has happened to this guy?
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
He's fallen off a cliff. He has
2 bad years now.
Yeah, he's fallen off a cliff.
Yeah, it's a weird one with Juve, man. I don't know where you go from here.
I don't know, man. I mean, Lazio on the weekend, absolutely no confidence they'll get anything from that. But would it shock you if they were to go there and pull a masterclass and win 3-0?
Yeah, 3-0.
You know?
But then we'll just say, well, Lazio this year. Like, it's a lose-lose with them right now because they play badly, we're gonna mark them badly. They play well, we say Lazio's just not good.
And even then we'll say, like, why don't we see this more often, you know?
They just got to play off the park by Como.
Oh, yeah, completely destroyed.
One of the few crazy games on the weekend in La Liga, 2-2, Villarreal and Betis. The
Antony masterclass.
Even the commentator said we've been waiting for this from Antony to come alive. 2 classic Antony finishes. First time left-footed curlers.
Yeah.
Probably the hero of the game. Saves them the points.
Yep. Could have had a hat-trick.
Should have had a hat-trick, maybe.
Maybe should have, yeah.
I tell you what, both teams very, very similar. Even like on like the table-wise as well. Betis are 5th. 4 wins, 4 draws, 1 loss. Villarreal 3rd. 5 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. +5 goal difference for Betis, +6 goal difference for Villarreal. We're looking at like mirrors of each other. And it sort of was that game. Both teams had a really bad goal concede. The second Villarreal conceded, I don't know where the defence was. Antony was just all alone.
Yeah, it was horrible that. Yeah.
And I think Betis didn't really wake up first half. They were slow starters. And
game of 2 halves, the classic saying. Game of 2 halves.
One of the greatest sayings of all time. Malero shone as well, back in the lineup for Villarreal. Goal and assist, 2 key passes. Antony, obviously, the player of the game, 2 goals, 3 key passes. 100 touches. Surprised me.
Yeah, I saw that. Pass accuracy. Jesus.
So he had touches. He had himself a game, young Antony.
Yeah, so when you play Betis, I think we know where the ball's going.
Yeah, Antony.
Which is fair enough.
Yeah.
You know, he's
killing it. Though, man. If he's going back into that side.
Big time, yeah, big time. I feel like this result though is kind of reflective of both teams. Like they're so even. I'd say.
Yeah.
Like first half, Villa are like, fuck, we're so much better than these lot.
Yeah.
And then Betis second half, how the hell do we 2-0 down to these lot?
And they just kicked on.
So I feel like they could play another 10 times and they'd probably draw 9 of them.
Yeah.
You know, it's just they're so well matched, so evenly balanced.
Good going forward. So defensively.
Yeah.
And
so defensively is right. Yeah.
And you get a 2-2 draw like that. But they. Well, either team be kicking themselves, but then Atletico can jump in. They've jumped into that 4th spot, Atletico, somehow after the year they've had.
I don't know how.
They're back
weird.
there.
Feels like they haven't won a game all year, but yet they're...
and they're doing World Champions League as well. It doesn't really make sense to me, but there you go. And the other game of note was Barcelona's chaotic game versus Girona. Sitting with Jacob after the Mighty Perth Glory game on Saturday, and he said, watch us bottle this. And I'm like, against Girona? No, not a chance. Then I checked the scoreline, 1-1. Obviously, I went to bed after that. And then I wake up the next morning, Araujo the hero. All the players on the pitch to be the hero. Ronald Araujo was the
Jacob
hero.
woke you up from celebrating the winner, I
think. Probably would have. He was very, very happy with that result because so it leads us on to our next bit.
Huge before the El Clasico.
A massive week for Barcelona.
Massive.
Huge week for the club. Champions League, it's Olympiacos. They need to win that to bounce back from Paris Saint-Germain. And then you've got the big one, and I think every single eye in the world of football will be on that game come Sunday evening because I don't care what other games on in what country it is. This is it. Mm-hmm. This is like title deciding already in the start of the year.
Oh, it's just massive.
What's the difference? It is 2 points right now. That's a big win because they're within a game now of Madrid. They win this, top of the league.
Yeah,
like it's teed up perfectly. Obviously, no Hansi Flick for this game though because he got sent off.
That's a big shame. Yeah,
which I thought was
a couple of injury doubts
though,
as
because
well.
there was some dodgy decisions.
Yeah,
I thought.
Oh, big time.
Especially when you look across the pond at Madrid and some of the decisions they get.
Are we talking about that game?
We're not talking about it, but we can bring that up though because that red card.
Well, there's just one man I want to talk about, and it's Vinicius Junior. He
doesn't help himself.
What a disgrace, man!
He doesn't help himself.
The fact he comes like out online and abuses people for having a go at him and stuff, and then like look at how you're acting. It's like
that's a normal footballing action, by the way. He might have gone a little bit high. Maybe it's a yellow, but the way he fell down.
Oh, yeah, it's just the acting. It's just come on, man. It's ridiculous. And the most gullible ref in the world, by the way.
I'm about to say.
My God.
He wouldn't have seen it. He just saw Vin in the ground. Just got near red.
Red's like, come on. It's just... he does that against Barca. Oh, my God. We'll see 10 red cards for Barca because they'll go fucking studs up on his knee. So...
It's going to kick off, isn't it? It's bound to kick off.
It feels like it will, yeah.
Because these two teams right now are so evenly matched.
And they've been chirping a bit in the media. Oh, yeah. I think... was it Rodrigo that said, like, we can't let what happened last year?
Happen, yeah. And obviously,
I think Koundé might have said something, or someone from Barca said something about, or was it maybe Lamine said something?
Lamine said something about we take this so personally.
Yeah, something like that. So it's just a shame that Flick's not going to be there. Cause
there's surely going to be a way to rescind that and just
carry it. Yeah. Just carry it to the Champions League.
Take him for Olympiacos.
Fuck Olympiacos.
I want him there in that touchline because you've got two now tactical geniuses on the touchline. As I said, no disrespect to Ancelotti, but he's more of like a individual go how to go type manager. These are two brains of the game, arguably the two best behind maybe Pep Guardiola. It's sort of like that's the level we're talking about here, right? Two system managers that have got their systems working.
Yeah. Very well.
Young stars everywhere, like Lamine Yamal, we've got Mastan Tabona, we've got Arda, we've got who else have we got in there? We got I think Dean Huijsen's back from suspension.
Well, that's the thing with Rafinha. I don't know if he's going to be fit.
He's
maybe on the bench,
but I don't think he's going to be back.
Yeah, I think his hammy was worse than they first thought.
Yeah,
I think Huijsen is going to be back.
I think he's back from suspension.
I think he's back.
Casado's playing. Pedri.
Casado, yeah. The great thing about this game as well, and these two managers, is that we see it in the Prem all the time. We talk about these great tactical managers and how kind of dead the game is. It's like we're not losing this game. We're not conceding a goal. Yeah. But these two are going to be fucking going at it. Like it's not how do we stop them from scoring, but how do we score? Yeah. So I love it. It's going to be. I just hope. I'm sure there will be a lot of drama, a lot of goals.
Of course, there'll be a dodgy VAR, there'll be a penalty decision, there'll be a handball decision in there. You know what's going to happen.
That's going to be an absolute cracker Sunday. I'll wait for it, man.
Because what was it, 4-2 at Barcelona, the last Clasico of last season?
4-2.
And obviously the Super
I think Madrid went 2-0 up, didn't they?
Mbappe was on a heater. And he thought he scored a hat-trick, then was ruled out for VAR. Obviously the Super Cup final as well, or whatever, or the Copa, or what do they call it?
Was it like the one in Saudi or something? Where it was like 4-3. Koundé scored that banger,
so there was, we had mental ones last year and Madrid would pour. Yeah. Now Madrid are like back.
Good, and Barca
missing a few
still
pieces.
Good, but like there's like you score a last minute win against Girona, there's problems there.
There's high lines that Barca continue to play, getting higher and higher. It feels like it's because Girona had a lot of chance in that game.
I'm not questioning Flick because you can't. But they need the balance. They need to find a balance between a high line and being retarded.
It's honestly ridiculous. Some of if they had their shooting boots on, Girona, it's 3-1. Honestly 3-1 in the first half.
There was one chance they had. I think they had the post from it. I think
4-2?
Maybe. Yeah. Like one of the centre halves was miles behind Kubasi and Koundé and stuff. Yeah. The ball was about to be played and he goes, fuck, and he steps up. And it's like, why? Just follow him. Like you can't do it. He
was in his own half as well. I know it's very hard as a defender to see everything, but if you know that you're sort of past the halfway line, he's in front of you, he's going to be in his own half.
Yeah, exactly.
So just keep dropping.
Just follow him, and that you stop him before he even gets close to the box.
100%. Because the Barca centre halves are huge and they're quick. They should just trust themselves.
They are missing Inigo Martinez though.
You said this as well.
I didn't think I'd be saying that, but my God,
it's true, man. He's just that that no-nonsense,
very smart,
simplistic
very
centre
smart
half.
centre half. Yeah.
Whereas obviously Araujo scores a goal in this game and wins it, but again, he's such a hot and cold player, running a row.
Yeah.
He can either be on it.
It's either 2 years ago when they won the league,
Yeah.
or it's last year, or
Last year versus 2 years
last
ago.
year, 2 years ago. Yeah, because last year was.
And that sort of bastards the back line, though. I say it's a lot. When the Kundes and the Baldes and the Araujo's are playing well, you can't beat this team.
Yeah.
But when they're like 60, 70%, well, there's goals to be had against this.
Oh, it's gonna be nuts, bro! It's gonna be, it's gonna be so good.
We've teased that enough. Let's get straight into it. It is going to be probably the best combined 11 of the season. Let's be real.
You can't get
you can't beat
better.
the El Clasico combined 11. Clasico. We live for this. As football fans, this is this is peak.
This is peak footy.
I went the 4-3-3. Didn't.
Yeah,
There's no
I went
need to change
4-3-3.
formations here because you've got elite players
Yeah.
everywhere.
It's just trying to fit. Well, you're leaving out
I hope
quality
I didn't-
players.
Yeah, I hope I didn't miss anyone here. I've got to be honest because you just second guess yourself 24/7.
Yeah.
Do you want to start this one or do you want me to start this one?
I can start.
You started? Okay.
Should I do my back four?
Back four and keeper, yep.
So I've got Courtois in goal.
Yep.
I've got Koundé at right back.
Yep.
I've got Kubasi and I've got Militao.
Yep.
Not Huijsen yet. And then I've got Carreras at left back.
Okay. Very similar then.
Very
'Cause
similar.
I went Courtois in goal.
Uh-huh.
Look, if Pena was fit, you sort of have to, he's actually been okay.
he's
He's actually
actually been
Champions
good,
League.
yeah.
But Courtois a banker with versus Chesney.
Yeah.
Koundé, for me, also is a banker.
Yeah.
Kubasi was the banker. I thought Militao was a banker as well because we haven't seen
That's the
Huijsen
thing,
in the
yeah.
big games yet, whereas Militao has been ridiculous for Madrid whenever he's fit.
Yeah.
I did go Balde left back.
Yeah, I was very...
I still rate him pretty high.
I love Balde, but
Availability.
Chris has played every game.
Yeah.
He's been fucking brilliant. I think Balde's missed a few with injury.
Yeah, that's the thing with Balde. I love this guy, but he's never available. It feels
Yeah.
like he's always
There's always a
carrying
little
knock.
niggle there,
Yeah.
here and there. Yeah.
But look, that back line, maybe PSG, the only other
Yeah.
team right now.
I mean,
that can get
mate,
players in.
the fact that Carvajal, I know obviously he's just
Yeah.
come back from his injury and stuff, it doesn't make this team. It's ridiculous.
Huijsen's not
man.
in there.
Yeah,
Araujo's not in. Actually, sorry. Arsenal's centre halves and probably PSG's back line are the only other teams or players I
Yeah.
can think of that would beat
Yeah.
this back line. It's just
Depends, are we playing a high line or are we playing...
where are we playing? Yeah.
What are we playing?
Okay, yeah. So very similar there. I had the left back. You had the left back, James. So Baldo versus Carreras.
Yeah.
Midfield three, man. This is hard.
This was virtually impossible. I think all the other positions I took like a minute, maybe 2 minutes. This took me about 25 minutes, including a drive to your house to think about this.
Thinking of
So I got Pedri in there. He was the banker.
same. Yeah.
And then I've got Valverde and I've got Tchouaméni as well. I've loved what Tchouaméni's done this year. I think he's been much improved from last year. So yeah, I've got them two in.
So more robust. And
More
Pedri's the number
robust.
10, or
Pedri,
at the
yeah,
foot?
Pedri's playing a bit higher.
Higher up.
And then you got sort of Valverde and Tchouaméni as
Okay.
the two sitting.
So mine,
I'm expecting a Gulo, Mastuanto and Pedri midfield.
You might be right. I've gone much more ball playing.
Yeah.
So I've gone the double of Frankie de Jong and Pedri.
De Jong and Tchouaméni was the one
I had Valverde and I took him out because obviously I love him and I hold him up on a pedestal. But I think de Jong's done and I've been very, very harsh on de Jong in recent years, but I think he's been unbelievable for them and available. He's been available, which has been a rarity for Barcelona. And obviously Pedri's the best midfielder
He's
in
the best
world.
midfielder
So
in the world, yeah.
he just goes in. And at the 10, of course, I'd put Arda there. I have to stick
He's your guy. He's
I saw
your
the stat
guy.
today. He's got the best assist ratio to Kylian Mbappe per minute or something like that. Like he's been the guy that's fed Kylian Mbappe. And he's at the 10 now. He's ridiculous on the right, but at the 10, man, he's just he's something special at the 10.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. If Nico Paz comes across, well, there's going to be a problem because someone's going to have to play on a wing because
So no Valverde.
no Valverde.
I mean, we're going to miss out on big names, aren't we?
Yeah, well, Pedri and Arda for me were just in because I love them both. I was tossing up with Valverde and De Jong. I think De Jong has been better the last 8 months. Let's go with that.
Oh, really? That long?
End of last season, start of this season, I think he's got him. And that's probably just Real Madrid not being good.
Yeah.
Because if you think about the 4-2 of last year in that Clasico where that midfield just got ran through.
Yeah.
It's probably not Valverde's fault. Actually, he ended up playing right back in the end, but it's hard. It's like Szoboszlai for Liverpool. Like he's been put all over the place. Probably had a great year, but I can't grade it because where's he playing? And the same with Valverde last year. He was right back,
Yeah,
at times centre half,
around,
8-6. So yeah, I've gone Frankie de Jong.
Yeah.
Front three
was pretty easy.
Yeah, I think so.
Vinny, Mbappe, Lamine Yamal.
Same.
Rafinha was close, but I don't know if he's fit. That's
Same.
why I didn't have him in.
Different story if he's
Probably
fit.
would have had him in over Vinny, to be honest, because fuck that guy over the weekend.
But it's so crazy. Vinny's stats are ridiculous.
I know, they're nuts. He's had a really good year.
He's had a great year.
He's had a great
It's just because Mbappe's been in like Ballon d'Or form that we just keep forgetting that Vinny's...
I think Mbappe scored 11 games in a row, is it, I think? Or something mad. Maybe it's more.
Yeah, including internationals, it must be something like that.
He's been on an absolute
Vinny
tear.
has 8 goals this season or 9 goals this season.
Yeah, he's killing it this year.
He hasn't been that bad either, but just because it's been the Mbappe show, we've sort of left Vinny to the side. But that front three is the best outside.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yes, it is the best because you'd have Mbappe for
best.
Haaland, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Even though Haaland's been a machine. That's probably the best in world football.
Yeah, it's the best in world football.
And as it should be, because it's
for every position. Like, you got the best right winger in the world.
Yeah.
Best striker in the world. Best left winger in the world.
Yeah, probably. There's not much left wing going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a crazy old game. Crazy old team, crazy old game. Might as well, because this may as well be like a full match preview then. Prediction?
Oh.
I just dropped that on you as well. I love doing this. Yeah. Just ditching you up.
My God, that's fucking hard, man.
At the Bernabeu.
At the Bernabeu.
Perez will be in attendance. I'm sure Laporta will be as well.
He
But
will.
like, Perez will be there.
I'm going goals. I'm going high scoring. That's what I will say. I'm going to go 3-2 Barca.
Oh, Barca upset
3-2 Barca.
In their backyard. Wow. I'm going to change my prediction all week long, but right now as we currently stand...
I'll change tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm going to go 4-3 Real Madrid.
Oh my God, we're mental.
What's the nil now? What's the fucking nil? No.
I love how Serie A predictions it's like 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
Fucking El Clasico comes out 4-3, 3-2.
It's gonna be fucked, man. It's
3-2 Barca. Lamine Yamal, 90th minute winner.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like a Vinny deflected like shot in the 98th minute, and I'll win it that way.
I like it.
It's gonna be chaos.
It can't not be. This can't be like even like just your average game, like a 2-1 or something.
Yeah.
It can't be that.
No. There's going to be so much subplot in this game. You know there's a dodgy VAR. You know they're panning up to Laporta and Perez about 18 times in the game.
Oh, yeah. You know someone's going to get absolutely fucking, just obliterated.
Yeah,
like,
Dean
someone's ACL's going.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait for it. It's going to be...
I actually can't wait for the lineups as well. I'm really interested in what they do. Because do you chuck Matantuono to the Sharks, basically, and chuck him in there? Or do you go
Does
Rodrigo?
Rafinha start, come straight back in? Does Hoyson come straight back in? Like,
does Casado, is he fit enough to play a Clasico?
Yeah, there's a lot, man.
Rashford in his first Clasico.
I know Lewandowski's been coming on, coming off the bench, but do you start a guy like that?
It's just, man.
It's a lot to think about, man.
And then who starts a right back for Real Madrid? That's probably the biggest question.
Actually, no, I think Lewandowski's injured. Is
he not coming back for fitness? I swear I saw both were available. Not that I don't know how long they'll be available. I have to double check that actually.
I don't know.
For my preview for that.
I just saw something on, I think, Barca's website that he might be injured. But
do you play Carvajal or do you play Trent?
Oh,
if you're going to concede anyway,
I'd play Carvajal.
You play Carvajal.
Yeah, I'm not.
Veteran.
I swear to God, I don't have my Liverpool hat on. I just think you can't throw Trent to the wolves. Is he even fit?
Apparently, they're both ready to go.
Oh Jesus! No,
I guess we'll find out. Whoever starts tonight,
you can't play it like against a fit Rashford that's on fire at the moment. You can't. Trent cannot play against Rashford.
Yeah, that's.
He talks about the Old Trafford game getting rinsed all the time. So he coming back from injury.
And Danny Carvajal will find a way to injure Rashford or something.
You got to play experience.
Yeah, the veteran.
Yeah,
tucked in shirt, long sleeves. We'll be there for that,
mate. Oh, it's going to be a banger. It's going to be a absolute banger on Sunday.
Goals are plenty, and we're live streaming that one. It'll be a mammoth. It's not even. I think I'm going to read it. It's just going to be its own thing. It's not going to be any like super. It's just going to be like the Clasico Sunday. It's going to be that. Just that.
Well, I've just predicted Barca to win, so I need to go and buy a Barca shirt or something now.
I want to see Lamine Yamal on the back. I want to see. I want to see what's their song with the Barca song. Yeah. And start singing that at the start of the game. We're in for a generational type Clasico. Let's just back it up. Let's go back-to-back lists.
Back-to-back lists.
We did under 23s for the Prem review show. I thought let's just flip the script and just go the old bastards.
We ranked kids a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
we ranked the
ranking the old
now.
men now. Top 10 players over or 30 years old.
30 or older.
30 or older. That's the way you say it. Yeah, Cheese had like a brain fart there. This I think I might have a stinker. I might have cooked this list, but it's hard with these old men, the old men, because like
how much do you base it on reputation?
Yep.
Is the question.
Current form.
Yep.
Availability, where they're playing, it's tough.
I've got a lot of honourable mentions as well.
Yeah, I missed a fair few. I feel like I'm being harsh here. But anyway, I'll start at 10. You start the other one. I've got Alisson 10.
Okay.
This is the one I was tossing and turning with someone else, but I literally, before the show started, went Alisson because I had another keeper in here. But in my mind, Alisson's still number 1 or 1B on his day. So I just have to put him in here. And just off the back of the last few seasons, and in particular this season, look, Mamada's really done nothing wrong, but you just feel a difference at Liverpool when there's no Alisson in goal. And that's been the same story now for how many years? About 6 years?
That's true.
I just think the difference between no Alisson versus Alisson is just out of this world.
The Crystal Palace game was an example of that. I mean, wasn't it?
I just 100%. And I love Courtois and I love what he does for Real Madrid, but I just feel like the difference in that goal, just the goal was bigger when Alisson's not there.
Yeah.
I just have that feeling. So I've got him at 10.
My number 10, Mo Salah.
Okay.
I feel like you don't have him in, and that's fair enough. Because he has been fucking awful this year.
He's in.
Oh, he's in. Okay, he's
We're going to put a lot of different. I'll just go.
I've gone off quite a bit this year.
Okay.
Hence why Alisson doesn't make my list, because he's always due an injury, I feel like. Salah's in at 10, and to be honest with you, he's lucky to make it into my list. This is purely off reputation. I think now... fucking our list is so
I don't know what's happened this season. We're fighting this year. We're not agreeing this season.
Yeah, I think if we've now reached a point where maybe it's time to turn the page. I'm not saying he shouldn't be starting games, but maybe not every game. It's just a clear drop off. Attackers fall off a cliff quicker than defenders as well. Obviously, you see sort of Van Dijk has been still pretty good, but Salah's just nowhere near it at the moment. So, yeah, this is purely off last year why he's in my list.
Wow. Okay. This is going to be very, very different lists. At number 9, I got Marcos Llorente. I'm surprised he's actually 30 or over. I swear this guy's been 22 for years now.
I didn't even think of him, to be honest.
And you know what? Talk about a bank on the team list. He's just always there for Atletico.
Yeah.
Mr. Consistent. And I'm speaking to the right man about Mr. Consistent because he always rocks up to Anfield and just slaps a couple in the back of the net. I still would wonder the utopia of the world where Simeone wasn't the Atletico manager and he probably played at the 8 and became one of the best midfielders ever, potentially. I still reckon there is we've seen a missed career here with him playing in midfield as the box-to-box player. But that's the way Simeone wants to play this side. He plays him at right back. But even though he's played him at right back, he does a fantastic job.
Yep.
He always gives you 6, 7, 8 out of 10. Never going to put a real foot wrong. I still reckon he's been out of position this whole time. So, fair play to Llorente.
What is his position?
That's the thing. Like, I think I put him in a centre mid list the first year we did it, and then I think I put him in a right back list last year. So I don't know what he is, but what he is definitely is consistent and never does anything wrong. And I said, he feel like he's been 22 for years. Somehow he's 30 or older, so I've put him at 9. I think he's been really good.
My number 9 is David Raya.
See, I had this guy in, but I dropped him for Alisson.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, Alisson, he's still better than Raya.
Yeah, okay.
I just want to point that out there.
You're going current. You're going very current.
I'm very current, yeah. But yeah, I think he's... I can't believe he's 30, by the way. That surprised me big time. Well. I thought he was like 27, 28, maybe 26. They always peak sort of late in their career, don't they? I think he's been ridiculous for Arsenal. I think that whole backline is the best backline in the world at the moment. Just some of the saves he makes with the ball at his feet is ridiculous. I think he's obviously Courtois and Alisson are sort of 1A, 1B, but I think he's right there now. So he's a very, very good keeper.
Okay, another left field shout. That's why I don't really believe my list, but I feel like this guy deserves it. I go on Grimaldo.
I had him on my honourable.
I don't know, make it cool. I wanted to make sure he was at least there.
We have different lists.
We're not agreeing. This season, something's happened. Something's in the air this year. He had an invincible season. He's the last one there. He's carrying them this season.
This might be his best year.
He's shouldering the goal and assist numbers could be better than that season, which is ridiculous because didn't he have double digits for both that year?
I think so, yeah.
He was like 15-10 type. I think he could go better this season. He is that linchpin for them. He plays well, they get over the line. It's literally that simple. He was probably the one that continued the best form last year as well. Frimpong had a big drop-off.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, what happened to Tar. Andrich wasn't picked. Wirtz was unbelievable, but got injured at a very important time of the season. So the one player that they kept calling on was Alex Grimaldo. So I've got him in at 8. Maybe if he was 12 months ago, he may have even higher just because of situations. We know Leverkusen have been in the mud a bit, but they are back third, I'm pretty sure, in Bundesliga, and it's because of him. So I've got him at 8. Still one of the best left backs in the world.
Oh, yeah, for sure. My 8 is Marquinhos.
Yep.
I think he's had a couple of injuries this year already, maybe on the bench a bit. But last year, again, played every minute of the Champions League, was the captain. And Pacho, we said this off air, sort of Pacho's been the one that's been spoken about.
Yeah.
But I think he's been ridiculous for them. So yeah, he's in my number 8.
All right, my 7 is Kevin De Bruyne.
Okay, yep.
Just because he didn't play much last year. When he did, though, I think to the live stream when I did of City and Palace, and I thought Palace might have had that game won, and then all it took was Kevin De Bruyne to light the game up, and City got over the line. And I still think this season, at times, they might need a Kevin De Bruyne because they look so Haaland-centric. They need someone to make things tick.
Yep.
And look, as I said at the start of the episode, he might need a break at Napoli, but he has been their probably one of their best players this season, despite not being at his tip-top best. But I'm pretty sure he only missed the league title twice in his time in the Premier League, and that was last year when he wasn't really playing in their first year. So he ran riot across his time in the Premier League.
Oh, that would have been 3 years.
In the middle, Liverpool.
COVID, yeah.
So 3 out of 8 or so seasons whenever he played in the Prem. Someone that was rejected by Chelsea.
Yep.
That was a good young Bundesliga player, but not really. And then City, and then just the rest is history. Probably goes down to the best, if not the second best Prem midfielder ever. Mm-hmm. So he goes in this list for me, not as high because of availability and injuries recently.
And that's why he's my number 7 as well. I agree with everything you said. I did try to get him higher just because it's Kevin De Bruyne, but just got to the ones that are a bit higher than him just been a bit more sort of just available, to be honest. Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, I agree with that. I have Marquinhos 6.
Yeah, nice.
I just favour that champion. That's the first Champions League win for Paris Saint-Germain, and he was the captain for it. So he's won 10 French league titles, 8 French Cups, 6 French league cups, just to back the resume. He's stuck it out and he's done well. So
very, very nice resume.
6 for me. Can't say much more than
that. My 6 is Courtois. Yeah, okay. Still the best keeper in the world. Has been for quite some time now. A good couple of years. Just a rocking goal, to be honest. Even on the weekend, towards the end there, Getafe had a chance and he just came out and smothered it. So it's, he's 33, but he's still got a good couple of years left, I reckon.
Probably should have found a way to get him in. I can't believe I didn't get him in. But anyway, my 5, so top 5 now, did go Bruno Fernandes. 100 goals, 87 assists for United across 300 games. Player of the season basically every year. Competed with Kevin De Bruyne for a long period of time and maybe bettered him for a few seasons there. Look, he's not going to be helped because he's not going to win much, but he might go down as one of United's probably one of their best ever.
Really?
I think he's up there. Obviously behind Scholes, because Scholes won everything. But when we look back at it in nostalgia...
That's a lot of criticism for a guy
That's what I'm saying. I think when you look back at it with nostalgia and realise how much he did in such a shit team and such a shit time, I think people realise we were harsh on Bruno Fernandes. Because he could have left now so many different times. And he blocked the transfer in this. He didn't want to leave in the summer. Yeah. He wanted to stick it out. And obviously, they talked about Maguire on the weekend and all that stuff, but the Bruno Fernandes ball, a volley cross, and I said it to Colby before the preview Premier League review show. I've seen him do it a few times in Sky at, 5th, 6th row, And look, it hasn't been his best year. He's missed some penalties and the like. But I think when we look back at his collection of work and his consistency, look, he's not. He won't be Carrick Scholes, but I think he's just behind those guys, just because he has not won trophies.
Yeah,
it's just a shame, I think, for him. But yeah, I've got him at 5.
He was. I was tossing between him and Salah, number 10.
We're very different top 5s, aren't we?
Very different.
Very different.
My 5 is I still have Lewandowski in there.
See, I don't. Yeah, okay, fair.
He's still got 4 league goals in 7 games, and he's coming off the bench quite a lot. I think for a guy he's just been so consistent for so long. I think he's had maybe one bad year, and that was, I think, 2 years ago. I just think he's been I love this. He's probably might be my favorite ever striker of all time. Not the best, clearly, but I just everything he does, I absolutely love him. His finishing, his penalties. He stays in the top 5 for me.
Yeah, I should put him in. Yes,
but I'm looking at it now. I don't know. Maybe I should have had. I've been so reactionary on Salah. I feel like
4 for me. This, I've gone Kimmich 4.
Yep.
I couldn't really put. I'm looking for stats to try and quantify. I can't quantify Kimmich. He's just that guy, right back, central midfield. I think I've said it in here before. He just feels like he was Philip Lahm's regen, the real life regen. Lahm disappeared in 2015. All of a sudden, Kimmich rocks up, and ever since it's just been like a lock in this Bayern side. Hasn't had many major injuries. So I always feel like he's been there. The skipper fills in the role when you need him to. And even on the weekend, did he get an assist? I don't know. He might have got an assist in the end, but it's just the unquantifiable stats and things he does, the way he covers the ground, passes the football, deals with pressure, presses people. I just think he's unbelievable. But you just can't quantify what he does. Yep. He's just a leader out there. So I've got him at 4 because he's been, for the last 10 years, unbelievable.
Yeah. My 4 is Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah.
You take away the last 4 games and he's probably in contention for Premier League Player of the Year, to be honest. Yeah. I think you said it in your Premier League predictions. You had him as, and you were right. I think you said for Liverpool to win it, he would have to be the guy, and he was that guy, and the last 4 games happened. But yeah, again, just ridiculous. One of the best centre-backs the Prem's seen, and still playing at a very high level, I think.
Yeah, I have him 3. Top 3 defenders the last 5 years, or whenever that injury happened. Was it 5 years ago now? Or 4 years ago?
Yeah, 5 years ago.
But ever since the injury, I'm not hearing
4 or 5 years ago.
He's top 3 since that time.
Yeah.
And probably number 1, but just for that first year back and that sort of 6 months he first came back, I'll say top 3 just to keep people happy. But he's been, and then go before that, the best defender. So we can't, and I know the last 4 games have been tough. Weekend from his worst game of the lot. Yeah. The other 3 I'm not giving it as his fault because he's with an absolute donkey next to him. Kanate's been dog shit. That's another story. But I think he's the one leading this side. If they're going to get back to competing Champions League title, FA Cup, it'll just probably solely off the back of Virgil van Dijk. And I wouldn't be surprised if I said that in the Premier League prediction at the start of the season, it might shorten his career and maybe this might be his last proper good season because I feel like he'll just get angry and just say, I'm going to do it myself. He's going to come up for score headers like Gabriel. He's going to make these ridiculous sliding challenges and keep Liverpool in games just on his own. Yeah. I feel like he might just flick the switch. Like you say, he sort of cruises around a little bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like he might get so angry with the way
things
are going.
Too much at times for my liking. But
he might just lock in.
It's another topic. My 3 is Kimmich.
Okay.
Just so versatile. Can play right back to a ridiculously high level and can be one of the best DMs midfielders in the world. Probably, is maybe 3rd behind, maybe 2nd, to be honest. He might even be better than Valverde now. He's just been so consistent for so long. He's just Kimmich, man. Everyone knows the quality of Kimmich. So.
Yeah. I don't know what you've got at 2. I'm assuming you got the same one. I got Salah at 2.
Holy fuck, you've missed out a big one.
I've missed one out, haven't I? I definitely missed one out. For Salah, I prepared this. 154 goals, 76 assists.
You got Salah at 2?
Since the 2020.
Damn, I've been fucking reactionary.
Sorry, I'll say it one more time. 154 goals and 76 assists since the 2021 season. That's fucked. He's had double-digit goals and assists in every year but one, where the first year, the 2021 season, he got, I think, 8 assists. Last year, he had 20 assists, I think, in all comps.
I mean, it was an all-time great Premier League season for him.
We're talking about near Ballon d'Or like a couple of weeks ago. And I know it's fallen off rapidly, but I can't ignore the fact that he had the most generational run last year. And just because his team, Nunez missed a penalty and you rested the wrong players at the wrong time versus Plymouth, that we got robbed of maybe a Salah Dembele battle for the Ballon d'Or. I can't ignore that. I can't ignore Salah there.
I'm a donkey.
Well, I've missed someone huge. I know I've missed someone massive.
You have.
I've missed someone huge, haven't I? Because I think we've got the same one, right? I'm assuming we have the same one.
At 2, I've got Harry Kane.
Oh, I missed the number one. Who's number one? Oh, I know. Oh, wait.
Yeah. So I got Harry Kane at number 2. I was number 1, number 2. You can't really sort of differentiate between them. They're both. Harry Kane could well be the best player in the world at the moment. I think on the weekend he said it was his best game of his career.
Probably.
Against Dortmund, he was picking up the ball. He did a slide tackle towards the end of the game,
which
was nuts. Even the commentator was like how many Harry Kanes are out there? His finishing's always been elite. But yeah, just everything else, it feels like it's getting better with passing. He did a ball to Diaz on the weekend, which was a joke. Just everything about him is just ridiculous. So he's my number 2.
He's my number 1.
Who the hell? Oh, he's
my number 1. I missed obviously someone.
I'm gonna
hate
yourself.
myself, aren't I? So yeah, 19 goals, 3 assists this season. Played as our Tottenham fan Charlie told me, go check the game out. He played 6, 8, 10, 9. He played as a centre half at times. I'm like, watch back. Yeah, he literally did. He played everywhere in the park on the weekend. Probably right now the best player in the world. I think I'm going to say that he's the best player in world football right now. As such, he has to be number 1 in this list. I just don't know who I've missed. At
number 1.
Who have I missed?
Luka Modric.
Oh, fair enough. I would have him 1, but I should have had him. I'm thinking I missed like an obvious.
Honestly, he probably shouldn't be number 1, but I've got him at number 1 because he's 40. He's single-handedly turned around AC. They're now title contenders, I guess if you want to be reactionary, and he is playing 90 minutes week in, week out, and he is Luka Modric.
The guy.
Okay,
I'm not mad, but I'm upset.
Luka Modric.
I like it though. I'm thinking like, who the fuck have I missed? Okay, fair enough. That's a good shout.
Was that a big one? I thought that was a big one. Luka Modric.
Yeah, he wasn't that involved last year. I'm thinking like yours is very much this season. Yours is it was Salah's 10, so yours is very much this season. Very much. I've sort of for once not been.
No, honestly, my list is fucking shit because it is this season. But then I've got De Bruyne. I've got Lewandowski at 5.
But I've missed Lewandowski. He had a good season last year. I've missed Courtois because I just chose Alisson for some reason. It's just you know what? It's not my best work this week.
Why did I have Salah at number 10?
Can I read this one more time?
I'm just pissed off at the moment at Liverpool that I'm
surprised Virgil have made the list for you then. The Salah fall off is tough though.
Well, that's not going on the Instagram. I'm not sending you this one.
I don't want to take back and run it back. Look at Modric at 1. That's it. That's all I'll put up there then.
Look at Modric. Actually, that is kind of stupid putting number 1. I don't care.
Hey,
Put him play last year.
Reactionary, man. You're chucking in. Let's just do the CLASICO from Bundesliga. Bayern get the 2-1 win. Title done. Wrap. Been good.
I'll see you next week.
I'll see you next season. Look, one of those games where Bayern could have made it 6 in the first half, but then
6 or
Dortmund
7.
grew into the game. He scored a good goal. Julian Brandt, first touch he scores.
Yep.
But Joe Bellingham is an absolute... Talk about donkeys. He's a donkey.
Yeah, he's a guy that loves to talk.
And then can't back it up.
But there's just nothing on the pitch, unfortunately.
Slipping over and dilly-dallying in the 6-yard box on the line is one of the worst things you can possibly do in football.
Yep. I mean, there's a reason why he's not playing. And
no.
That was evident on the game against Bayern. He's just not at that level. He's not Jude. He never will be.
Yeah.
I don't know why he made that move, to be honest. He could have stayed at Sunderland.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been saying he probably wouldn't even start at Sunderland at the moment, and it would probably be the best thing for him.
Yeah.
You know,
humble yourself.
But yeah, just Dortmund in general. I was disappointed with Dortmund, especially first half. It's just so easy for Bayern. They should have wrapped that game up in 30, 35 minutes. Yeah. You know, if Diaz had an end product, which he's been sort of criticised for, and at least hit the post, he got a bit unlucky. But yeah, sort of the chances Dortmund had, I feel like Bayern just kind of gave them. Like there was one where Kimmich turned the ball over and they should have scored.
Turnover, Don't
remember who it was. Was it Adeyemi who should have scored? I don't remember.
Yeah, Adeyemi.
Yeah, Adeyemi should have scored. He slipped over though.
Yeah.
I think Nmecha had a header.
That was their first chance, basically.
So they had some chances, but I feel like, again, sort of Bayern were at fault. And the second goal happens and it's done.
Yeah.
You know, Bayern were just kind of cruising at that point. The game's done. So I know Dortmund got the goal, but I didn't really feel like they were ever going to get back in that game.
The great Julian Brown off the bench, mate.
Yeah.
Pouncing.
Here we go. His first goal contribution in 2 years, and
it meant nothing.
It meant fuck all. So
Harry Kane's game was just out of this world. One goal, 80% pass accuracy, 8 out of 11 ground duels won, 2 out of 2 aerial duels won, 6 out of 8, 68 touches, and I think he went 90% with long balls, including that incredible ping to Diaz, which ends up being the goal, didn't it? Because eventually ends up in Joe, but it deserves an assist, that one, because that was just out of this world. And he played 6, he played 8, he played 10, he played 9, played as a centre half. I feel like at times
we've got a Kane Mbappe Ballon d'Or race, and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
All depends on the World Cup. So I can't see these two slowing down. You know, I can't see Haaland joining that conversation because he plays for. It's
awful.
Because he's from Norway.
I wonder what it would take for Haaland to do it. Does it need like a treble and like 60 goals? Like a 70, 60
Did he not do that? Messi still won it?
Chelsea, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was, isn't it? Triple year, yeah.
On the treble, scored 50 goals that year.
Yeah, it's
so
it's gonna be
in a European, in a World Cup, a Euro year, he can't win it. He can never win it.
Shame.
Big shame. Yeah, Kane or
Kane's
Mbappe.
Up to 19 already this season, so he's on track for like 80 odd.
It's just a joke. He's on pens as well. He's crazy.
He's
getting better as well. Like bro, he's slide tackling. He's becoming a defender.
We've seen Harry Kane drop in, but now we're taking drop in.
Yeah, literally. To a whole new level.
He is on the edge of his own area now. And he's playing long pings. He could end his career like Rooney did. Like, it's like a 10/8.
A midfielder,
Just ping. That's what Rooney did. Rooney just pinged balls in midfield and made those late runs into the box. That was what he did. Maybe Kane does that.
Yeah, it's just... Bayern are just... it's just so easy for them, man.
They're in a league of their own.
Yeah. I mean, they'll win the league by probably 20, 25 points, to be honest. Maybe even more.
Yeah, Dortmund's aren't.
Because there's not a clear second at the moment.
No.
I thought Dortmund were that, but then...
Embarrassed, really.
Not even competitive for most of that game.
Yeah. I think, we can wrap that one up.
Leipzig are too young. You know, Frankfurt are kind of nowhere.
Not good enough defensively.
Stuttgart are great.
They're back.
They're not gonna
good enough.
They're not gonna get anywhere near.
Yeah.
So
it's a sad one there. That one's.
It'll be a nice top 4 battle, I think.
It will be.
But that's about it.
Yeah,
that's Bundesliga for another year.
Yeah. That's Bundesliga for another week to talk about same sort of things next week. But it's all sort of wrapped itself there.
Yeah, a bit annoying.
A shame. We got gifted that crazy title race a few years ago.
We had some nice...
had some moments.
Had some nice Bundesliga memories, but...
rest in peace, Bundesliga.
Yeah, it's done for this season, that's for sure. Jesus.
the game's gone there. The game is gone until it's gone.
No, I don't think Bayern won't lose a game, I don't think. I reckon they could go Invincible.
They could go Invincible here. That's it. That's another week done. Disagreements in the list again.
Such a sad way to end. Just Bundesliga, one game.
We peaked way too early. We went Serie A way too early. And that might be the way it continues to go. Yeah. Champions League this week. So next week we'll do the Champions League Good, Bad and Uglies again.
Yeah,
get that back.
That's good fun, that actually.
Champions this week. Classic on the weekend. So we have a lot of ammunition to go.
Mate, next week's a banger.
It's going to be a generation of pod next week. Maybe like, comment, subscribe. Actually, that's if we show up next week. We're being one in, one on, one off each week.
Yeah, can't guarantee that, to be honest, because we love a week off.
Classic.
Next week's a lot. Next week's a lot.
Unfortunately. Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, 5 stars, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Join us same time, same place next week. Next Wednesday, We're up Champions League, Clasico, Serie A, and if someone has done anything in the Bundesliga, we'll have to wait and see. Until next week, guys, we'll see you guys later.